Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Pisces for the month of October 2023. So before we begin, I'd just like to thank everyone who's returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Just a few reminders. First, make sure that you subscribed, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and then, of course, leave your comments. If you feel compelled to have an angel reading with me while watching this video, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. Also, if you just like to donate to my channel, you can select my PayPal me link, which all these links I'm mentioning are in the description area below. It's my PayPal me link for Angelic Wisdom, and any amount, no matter how small or great, will be greatly appreciated. And finally, if you haven't seen the general monthly angel reading, I encourage you, strongly advise you to do that. Um, Preferably now. It'll be the first link that you see. However, if you want to go ahead and watch this, make sure you see it afterwards because it's the collective general reading and energies for this month, and that's going to be really important for you to hear separately from this, and then it'll help you to understand this reading in the context of that reading and whatever personal readings you're receiving. Also, the format. So the card in the center, or underneath this card, is the archangel that you will be working with for this month. And then the cards on either side are messages from your guardian angels. So the card on the left is from the Tarot Major Arcana theme and will highlight the big themes, lessons, influences, or energies that are sort of creating the experiences that you're discovering in your day-to-day awareness, which is what the Minor Arcana themes look like. They look like pictures from our day-to-day lives, rather than the people just sitting on thrones, so to speak, in the Major Arcana, who are more like energies and influences. So here, this card will also show us what's conscious versus the subconscious and how we can work with that energy. All right, so let's take a deep breath together, Pisces, and welcome back again to my fellow Pisceans. So let's take a deep breath and just really breathe deep into your body. Feel the deep connection. And this is happening very quickly and easily for you this time. It's unusual to feel the grounding happening almost as if, well, not almost as if, not as if, but it's happening according to intention. So this is giving me a sense that you're really tuned in to who you are and to the divine and to your mission on earth, is that you're ready. Now, I was seeing something, I saw it again, that kind of looked like the cross with the Christ robes on it. And so it's sort of this sort of resurrection kind of theme to me, meaning that I think it's just representing, that you've overcome or will be overcoming many of the great lessons that you've set out in your divine life plan. And then appeared a gateway, one that was sort of shaped like a normal door frame, but very thick. This is not it. This is definitely a gateway. And then the Roman arch, and I just had this show up for the first time today. So the normal one might represent sort of things that you might be expecting in your present life, right? In your present matrix. It's a shift in those areas, like which could be life experiences like romance or your career or life purpose, um, your finances, for instance. There's going to be a major life shift, right, in your day-to-day awareness. The Roman arch sort of symbolizes something ancient. And because they're putting a mushroom now here, this is showing me it's about abundance and it's about material manifestations. They also represents the fairies. And so you're, for the first time, and it's turned into an umbrella, for the first time that you're going to feel secure in your financial life. It's because we're so emotional, we're so watery. It feels like you're getting to a period or gateways opening up. First of all, this ancient is summoning back the wisdom and knowledge and gifts that you've had with manifestation in the past, where you've been a master of manifesting in the physical world, and they're writing yes. So that knowledge is coming back to you, that wisdom, that spiritual awareness, and this might look different than the other, in that it's going to be uh, it's a spiritual influence. And so what this might kind of look like is that your mind and your heart and your soul is sort of liberated from the need to be in fear about, like they write, love, and fear, so a fear about your finances, and fear about being supported by the universe. You're releasing the fear of sort of attachment to material things for the sake of material things, right? There's just a whole new connection. You're moving, you're experiencing. This is why you're connecting in so easily now. You're experiencing the shift from the fear paradigm foundation to the love foundation. And for some of you, the lesson is sort of centered around family. So maybe beliefs about how your family dealt with finances and so forth. So you might want to just be aware, because that's where the greatest healing will come, rather than seeking it out when there's no trouble, right? But when feelings come up that are off, when you feel vulnerable, just be aware. And they're writing, and they want you to write in a journal when with these feelings. This is the way for you to help you ground the experience and to help you to be able to retain what you learn. The writing will be the healing process, they say, for you. Okay? They write the number 10, which is sort of a renewal of a cycle. So the end, you're coming to the end of a cycle, and a fresh new start of that same cycle. And that's what's happening here in your finances. They wrote the Roman number 4, and I know in certain cultures that's not a good sign. But it symbolizes in some cultures death. So what I would say is that there is coming an ending, and that's the word they're writing, to the way things were in your finances. It's not going to, I can't say if it's going to be immediate, because that's up to you. It's how you embrace it. They're writing God, lab, leadership, service. These are the words I'm just seeing. And I feel like that they write phone, like you really need to, talk to God more for clarity, to help you to really work with this lesson about just being aware. I think it's about you. The thing is that your family, the people around you, whoever you grew up with, or the community, they didn't ask for help. And so it's something to do with asking for help. And you'll see a change the more you start asking the angels for help, the things that you feel guilty about asking for that help. Okay? It makes you feel vulnerable, makes you feel like you're not as strong. You may think of yourself as being weak or whatever, or worried about how how other people are perceiving you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look at the Archangel Oracle. Archangel Raphael. And it's so interesting because not only because Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of healing, but also of abundance. So Archangel Raphael um, is works with the third eye chakra, which is planetary connection is Jupiter, and the ascendant aspect of Jupiter is Jumbe. So here we're talking about healing your abundance consciousness. Whatever you're going through, the lesson to is the process for that healing to unfold or to take place. And they're writing yes to punctuate my words. It says, "See with enlightened eyes, open to abundance." Okay, so this is really confirming that you're ready, but it's up to you how you handle it, and you have to ask for help, not only of your angels and guides in the spiritual plane, but help in the physical plane. Seek help from a financial um, person, right? Or guidance from I can't think right now the different people, but you know, um, bank or your what do you call the person that's taxes? You know, that like seek out help. Or there might be people in your life who've turned their financial situation around, and they can share with you some tips about what they've done. Or there might be information books out there. Okay, so this card has come up a lot in the 12 readings. The wise counselor. So the Hierophant. This is indicating a spiritual lessons that are steeped in our traditions, the early learning, okay, our sense of belonging, how we relate to the world. That's why it's a family model or community models, even could be, I think you should consider in the family realm, um, because these are people who you dealt with quite often in your schools or your religious traditions, wherever there was continuity in those relationships, they had a profound effect on you. And so this might be the stuff that comes up, and it might be surprising where it's coming up and where the reflections go. But it's not for you to linger there, it's for you to be aware, to be connecting the dots. And as you connect the dots, the healing, you create an opening for the healing to seep in, to flow in, and sort of um, replenish and kind of liberate you from the things that you were thinking and holding on to. So the Ace of Fire represents sort of something, sort of an inspiration, something igniting your fuel, right? The fire. And this could go two ways. It could be like pouring gas on the fire, right? In the sense that you might be triggered, or something might illuminate you from within. Something, and it could be that the trigger also then illuminates your inner light from within. So as I'm sensing the gateway, as they showed it to me today, is that the gateways not only are out there, but they open. You are a gateway, and there are many gateways leading to many universes of experiences that you've lived through in lifetimes, and that they're all available for to open to you now. So be compassionate with yourself is what I'm saying, and be honest when they write the word confession. Be honest and be compassionate, and pay attention to the messages that are coming through to you right now. And I don't know why they just wrote Benjamin, but Benjamins are the $100 bills, right? so so think about, I don't know, but I do think it's gonna be you're gonna see money since they wrote that out. That's the first time they've ever done that. I think it's going to be a substantial amount of of revenue that will come through. Um, it's at least in the hundreds. For I don't know why or how or what it's connected to, but it'll be the what you need. Um, some of it is, what do they say, recompense. It's not that I saw that word. You're going to be compensated for what you deserve. And so it could be a sense of that maybe you get a little raise, or that's people start paying you um, in the way that you deserve, like whatever you've said that this is what you need, this is what you're worth, your services are worth. People are not gonna, you're gonna just see people just having no problems with that in some way, shape, or form. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings. And so, one thing's coming to my mind now. Just be open to the opportunities. Be open to the opportunities in their pure, raw form without, before you start thinking too much. All right, just go with inspiration. What comes to you? What is this worth to you? Just put that down. Let that be what it is. All right. I know it's hard because we're so sensitive and we're worried about it, what other people are thinking of us or if they can afford it or whatever, but just go with it. Trust. All right. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings and have a beautiful, beautiful month.